Imagine staring into the deepest darkness humanity has ever seen. Not millions, but billions of years into the past. Beyond galaxies, beyond stars, beyond almost everything we thought existed. And then, you find something that shouldn't be there. Tiny red dots. Faint, ancient, almost invisible. At first, astronomers thought they were ordinary galaxies, but the more they looked, the worse it became. Because these objects were impossibly bright, impossibly massive, and impossibly old. According to everything we know about the universe, they should not exist. James Webb Space Telescope was built to look farther into space than any telescope before it. But looking farther into space means looking backward in time. Light takes time to travel. When Webb observes distant galaxies, it is not seeing them as they are now, it sees them as they were billions of years ago. Some of the light entering Webb's mirrors tonight began its journey before Earth even existed, before the sun was born, before humanity. Webb was designed to answer one question: what did the early universe look like? But instead, it uncovered a mystery. Scattered across Webb's deep field images were tiny crimson objects. Astronomers now call them little red dots, a harmless name for something deeply unsettling. These objects appeared only a few 100 million years after the Big Bang. That may sound like a long time, but on a cosmic scale, it is nothing. The universe was still an infant. Galaxies should have been small, chaotic, primitive. But these red dots were already gigantic, dense, and glowing with impossible energy. Something inside them was producing enormous amounts of light. Too much light, far too much. At the center of most galaxies lies a black hole. Even our own galaxy contains one. But black holes are supposed to grow slowly, over millions or billions of years, feeding on gas, swallowing stars, expanding gradually through cosmic time. These objects didn't have time. And yet, the black holes hidden inside some of these red dots may already contain millions, possibly billions of solar masses. Think about what that means. The universe had barely begun, and somehow, monster black holes already existed. It would be like finding a fully grown skyscraper in the middle of an empty desert moments after the first brick was invented. Astronomers checked the data again and again. Maybe the measurements were wrong. Maybe the distances were incorrect. Maybe the galaxies only appeared massive. But the deeper they looked, the stranger it became. Some of these objects appear too compact, too bright, too mature. The equations don't fit. The timelines don't fit. Our models of cosmic evolution don't fit. It is possible that the early universe formed structures much faster than we believed. But there is another possibility, a darker one, that our understanding of the universe itself is incomplete.
Some scientists believe these red dots may not even be normal galaxies. They could be something stranger, objects powered almost entirely by gigantic feeding black holes. Not stars, not galaxies, but hybrid cosmic entities, a new class of object never seen before. Entire regions of space illuminated by matter falling into gravitational abysses. Imagine it. Vast clouds of gas collapsing inward, temperatures rising to millions of degrees, radiation flooding into space, a newborn black hole consuming its surroundings so violently that it outshines entire galaxies. Not long after the birth of reality itself, black holes do not glow, but the matter around them does. As gas spirals inward, it heats to unimaginable temperatures, brighter than stars, brighter than galaxies. The little red dots may be powered by this process. which means somewhere in the darkness of the early universe, ancient black holes were already feeding, already growing, already dominating space around them. Before planets, before life, before anything familiar existed. The cosmos may have entered its earliest age already haunted by gravitational monsters. And here is the most unsettling part. We still do not know what these objects truly are. Every answer creates more questions. How did they form so quickly? Why are they so massive? Why do they appear so early in cosmic history? Some researchers believe we may need to rethink how galaxies form entirely. Others wonder whether exotic physics existed shortly after the Big Bang, processes we have never observed before. The universe is older than humanity can truly comprehend, and Webb has only just opened its eyes. If strange objects like these already exist in the first images, what else is waiting in the dark? There is something disturbing about deep space. The farther we look, the less familiar reality becomes. Planets make sense to us, stars make sense, even black holes, terrifying as they are, obey rules we understand. But these objects feel different, ancient, alien, as though the early universe followed laws that no longer exist. Or perhaps laws we never understood in the first place. Imagine floating alone between galaxies. No sound, no warmth, only endless blackness stretching in every direction. And somewhere far away, a faint red glow, tiny, distant, older than almost everything you know. Inside that glow may be a black hole billions of times more massive than the sun, feeding, growing, waiting, long before Earth was even dust. The universe is not empty. It is filled with things we do not yet understand, and some of them may have existed since the beginning. For centuries, humans believed the deeper we looked into space, the more answers we would find. But now, it feels like the opposite. Every new discovery reveals something stranger, something older, something more impossible. The James Webb Space Telescope was created to show us the birth of the universe. Instead, it may have revealed that the early cosmos was already filled with monsters, tiny red dots hidden in the darkness, impossible objects glowing at the edge of time, proof that the universe is far stranger and far more terrifying than we ever imagined. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, subscribe